Hi, my name is Tuli and today I will talk you through our restricted access feature. With that feature, we will have the opportunity of choosing what kind of access our hiring team members will have during the recruitment process. Let's have a look. The first thing you will need to do when wanting to start using our restrict access feature is to, of course, go and turn it on. We can turn that on when you click to the company name and from there, add on features. Simply then search for the feature with the name Restrict Access. Now when you click onto the feature, you will be able to activate by clicking onto the pink Activate Add-on button here. Now that this feature has been activated, you have a couple of ways on how you can use it as part of your recruitment process. The first way is adding it as a trigger into a stage. When this trigger is added to a stage, this means that all of the candidates in this particular stage will be restricted to users with only recruitment lead, recruitment admin, and company admin access levels. Other hiring team members will still be able to see that the candidates exist, but they simply won't be able to click into their profiles. This is great, for example, in the later stages of the process whenever you're maybe handling some sensitive candidate information such as salary details. You will also have the opportunity of restricting access on a candidate level. We can do that by clicking onto the candidate's profile, then navigate to the very top of the candidate card and click onto the three dots there, and simply toggle on the restrict access. You will then be able to see this notice here that alerts that the access has been restricted. Now we have two more ways on how we can restrict the hiring team's access during the recruitment process. To find these actions, you can click into the hiring team, then simply select the user that you would like to restrict. And the two options there is to firstly, make the user a reviewer only, which only allows her to do certain tasks during the process, or we can also restrict her access to certain stages. Now let's first have a look at how it would look like if this user was a reviewer only. As we can see, when we earlier restricted a single candidate, this is how they would show up as part of the process. But also, now since I've been made a reviewer only, and if I click onto the candidate's profile, I, for example, don't have the opportunity of rejecting them or moving them around in the recruitment process. I can simply only leave comments, to-dos, or evaluate the candidate, for example, after interviews. And now we can have a look at how it would look like if I restrict this user's access to certain stages only. For example, let's remove the first couple of stages from here, as well as then the hired stage. So this is now how the view would look like to this specific hiring team member. They can only see the stages that we have granted them access to, as well as, of course, they can do actions with these candidates as per normal. However, keep in mind these two features that we have just gone through can exist together. So we can restrict access to a stage, as well as then restrict these people's ability to do certain actions with the candidates as well. Thank you for watching. Remember, if you've got any additional questions or you need help, you can always reach out to our support via the chat in your platform. Happy recruiting!